Hi, people often say to me, I don't have time to do this or that, and often with me it's, I don't have time to do marketing. Hello, my name is Steve Mills, and today I wanted to talk to you about how to get back some of that time, because the bottom line is, you and I have got the same time as Richard Branson and, any other sort of top business executive that you could mention. No matter how successful, it's the one thing we've all got an equal amount on is time. The question is, where are you using it? And when I speak to businesses now, and I've been working with businesses for over a quarter of a century, helping them to market their business more effectively, they often say, well, I don't have time, I don't have the money, I don't have the resources. Sometimes it's I want to think about it, which is code word for one of the others. I don't have time, don't have the resources. And, so I wanted to try to help with that situation. So one of the best things you can do to kick this off is to start thinking about where you're spending time. Perhaps you should do a time planner so that 9 o'clock you're going to do this, 9:15 you do that, 9:30 you do something else, and so on and so forth. But really importantly, as well as planning it, it's what actually happens. So we all have these diaries these days, online diaries and so on, but do we stick to it, and where do we spend our time? That's a really important thing. The other important thing is, are we spending it doing what I call £10 tasks? Which, in 2020, that might be a £15 task, but, a task that you could pay somebody, I don't know, somewhere between perhaps 6, 7 to maybe £20 to perform would be what I call a £10 task. How much time are you spending doing £100 tasks? And how much time are you spending as a business owner, if you are a business owner, doing the £1,000 tasks, should I say, that really affect the business? And I just wrote I don't know whether you can see that there, but an example of what I'm recommending you do. So you write a list of all your £10 tasks. That's everything that you do that you could pay somebody £10 to do. You then write down in the middle a list of all your £100 tasks, and then on the right hand side all your £1,000 tasks. And the objective, I believe, as a business owner is to get out of the £10 tasks as soon as you can. Now, if you're a startup and there's only you in the business, then clearly you've got to do everything from the cleaning to making coffee to, doing the payroll or the bookkeeping, whatever it is. Now, yeah, you could outsource it or some of it, which is a good thing to do. But it's tough to get out of that. I realise that. But we should be striving to do that. We should be building our business to a level where we can get out of doing that. In other words, when I say get out, I don't mean that in a negative way. I mean, we should be aiming to get out of that so we can focus more, ideally, on the £1,000 tasks. And once we've got out of most of or even all of the £10 tasks, now's the time to get out of the £100 tasks and start to develop the business. Spending more of your time doing £1,000 tasks. Now, I hope that helps you. I really do. But again, it'll only help if you actually carry out the assessment. And do you know what I found when I started running my business all those years ago? Guess where I was spending 90% of my time? You're absolutely right. It was in the £10 task. So I was spending all my time, and still do, to be honest, to some extent. Not the 90%, but I perhaps spend, I don't know, 5%, 10, perhaps some days 20% of my time doing £10 tasks, which ain't great, but nobody's perfect, and I know I'm not. But I do try my best to minimise my £10 tasks, and that starts by identifying what a £10 test. So as I say, I hope that's of value. If I can help you further, if you're serious about growing your business, serious about freeing up some time to spend on the important stuff like the marketing of the business, because that's the only way you're going to grow your business, is by becoming better at selling and marketing. Then why not, kick off by booking a meeting with me. You can do so at our website, which is www.stevemills.co. You can, if you want to book onto a webinar that I run, it's every Thursday at 12:30. It's called Results. And again, the same domain, which is www.stevemills.co. So thank you ever so much for listening, and I look forward to speaking to you soon.